What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Joey Scissors, back again for another video. I hope you guys are all having a good day, and we're pretty much going to be talking about the 6 mods you must do when owning a sports bike. So let's hop on the bike and let's get into it. Alright guys, so basically the 6 mods that you must do when owning a sports bike I think are essential when owning a bike, and it'll make your life 1,000 times easier. So basically I'm going to start off with number 1, LED headlight. Reason for me saying LED headlight for the front, if your bike doesn't come stock from the factory with it, you can see so much better. It's so much more brighter at nighttime. It's so much more visible. I don't even know why they still have the yellow lights when LED lights are basically the same price and they work better. That's just one thing I don't really understand. Yeah, I raced my buddy the other day with his 13 Gixxer, and he had yellow headlights. I couldn't believe it. I was like, they really didn't give it from the factory. So number 1, LED headlights. They are essential. They don't get as hot as HIDs, and they work better than the factory headlights. So that's number 1 on my list. For number 2, I'm gonna say the adjustable levers. You know, these ones I got from Amazon, and they actually fold up like that. So just in case you drop the bike, they will fold in, so, you know, you'll probably be able to get yourself home if you can't. But yeah, you know, if you could just get like a really cool design one, match the bike. Mine are blue and black. They say Gixxer on them. They're dope. They look way better than stock, and you can adjust it to your liking. You know, I noticed with the stock ones, they sit way too far out. You got to kind of take your whole hand off to, you know, to do a shift. Opposed to this one, I could just double finger it or single. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go with the levers for number 2 as definitely must do mod to the motorcycle when you own one. So for number 3, I am going to say the ram mount. The ram mount, I think personally, was one of the best mods I did. And yeah, you know, say you got a destination to go to and you want to, you know, it's a nice day, you want to take your bike out, you throw your GPS on and the directions are literally right in front of you. This is safer for your phone. It's not going to come flying out, you know. It just helps. It's just way better than not having one. I mean, I know a lot of people, they'll throw a steering dampener on the top here, but I'm going with the ram mount since Suzuki's come with steering dampeners out of the factory, so I don't need one. So I did have a Mob Armor before the ram mount, and that one was kind of weird because it was connected on magnetically, and that one, I will say, did pop out. As far as the ram mount, I've yet to have a problem with it. So get yourself a ram mount, you won't regret it. Okay, for number 4 on our list, I'm gonna say frame sliders. Although I do not have them on my bike right now because they sent me the wrong ones on Amazon, and yeah, I reordered them and they should be here, I guess, you know, in the next couple weeks or so. So frame sliders, you know, are a must-do mod when owning a sports bike. I can't even tell you how many times where, like on my older bikes, I wish I had frame sliders just from simply forgetting to put the kickstand down here, you know? So it's like you'll never know when you need them. A car door opens up, almost hits the side of your bike, you're in a parking lot. So there's just, frame sliders are really good. You know, you drop the bike, you know, you could potentially not do as much damage to your motorcycle from having frame sliders. So there are a lot of benefits to having them. So alright, for number 5, this one is Fender Eliminator. fender eliminator, guys. You buy your bike from the dealership, or you even buy it from someone used, and you see the big thing on the back, you know, right underneath the tail fairing on the back behind the brake lights. That's absolutely the most hideous looking thing I think I've seen in my life. I don't even know why they put it on sport bikes. You know, they make Yoshimura makes a really nice tail tidy kit for you know, basically any motorcycle. I put mine on the swing arm cover. You know, it's like curled up a little bit. It's a little bit different, but that's only because I have the integrated turn signals with my bike, so they don't really make just like a plate that I can put on there for the Gixxers. So I mean, it's actually really hideous. You know, when you're getting it from the factory, they're just big and bulky. You know, for those guys, you know, who's wheeling, you know, and doing stunts, you won't be able to 12 o'clock your bike. You know, scraping that thing on the ground. I've seen it done. So, yeah. For number 5, get yourself a fender eliminator from either Yoshimura or, you know, whatever you guys can find, whatever brand you guys like. But I know they do make a nice one with integrated turn signals with it as well, so you're not going to lose in that aspect of it. So, and for number 6, spools. Get yourself a pair of rear spools, guys. When you're working on your motorcycle, you know, even when I was doing it before I had spools on my bike, I would try to clean my rims, I would try to clean the tires, you know, even lube the chain or put rim tape on, whatever. And it was just so much, it was so hard to do because I had to get up, roll the bike back, and I was just working harder for no reason. So basically, when I got the spools, now I got the jack for it. I'll lift the bike up, and basically it just made my life a whole lot easier. You know, I could spin the tire way more freely. Say I want to do a tire change on the bike, you know, in the future. You know, obviously you guys know I took my bike to CPM Motorsports if you watched my first video to get tires. But rear spools are definitely really good. You know, I'm basically due for an oil change probably the next 200 miles, so I know it's going to be easy this time. Let all the oil drain out. It's going to be nice and straight up. So yeah, guys, you know, those are the 6 things that you must do when owning a sports bike that will make your life easier. So I hope you guys enjoy the content, and remember, leave your boy a like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace.